Hi, my name is Iris and welcome to ilee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So nice to have you here. This is going to be a pick a pile reading and we are going to see what is the next blessing that is coming your way. Before we go into picking the piles, let me explain to you how this reading is going to work. So first of all, I would like you to be open to receiving the messages, because sometimes blessings can come in many forms. It can be something more materialistic, like say for example money or career, but it can also be something that's very good for your personal self. So other blessings that I can think of right now is maybe new friends, maybe a new job settings, or maybe just as simple as the change within a friend or within another person that probably has been giving you a hard time, and then suddenly you wonder, oh my gosh, where did this come from? That can be a form of blessing as well. Point is, blessing can come in many forms, so just try to be open to receiving the messages. Just try to be open to whatever is coming your way. Okay. All right, so how this reading is going to work is there will be 3 sections I will cover in this reading. The first one is I will be tapping into your current energy right now that is related to your blessings, okay? And then the second section, of course, is it will answer the question, which is what's the blessings that's coming your way. And then later in the third section, in the final section, it's just some extra advice for you, some extra message for you. But point is, the whole reading is gonna be wholesome, and it will also help you recognize whether or not this reading, the pile that you chose, is for you. Okay. All right, I hope I did not confuse you. It's been a while since I did my last video, so I sort of forgotten all the format. I'm mumbling, I'm stuttering. It's been a while. Okay, it's been a while. Okay, let me see. So what else? Yeah, I think we can definitely go into the reading right now. So I have prepared 3 piles for you to choose. All right, so this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. Try to sense, try to feel which one is attracting you. Okay, if you have problems trying to pick from the piles, trying to pick from the tarot decks here, you can actually choose them based on these crystals that I have prepared for you. So for this pile number 1, we have a smoky quartz. Okay. The second pile number 2, we have an amethyst. All right, and then the third pile, we have a golden rutilated quartz. Okay. All right, so you can pause this video if you need more time to choose, and whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. This is going to be a reading. So I'm going to put this smoky quartz here. All right, I hope you can see it. Okay, so let's go into your tarot decks first. So what is the blessings coming your way? Strength, 2 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let me make sure they're all in the camera. Knight of Cups, 3 of Coins, and Page of Wands. I'm just trying to make sense of the first pile, because this pile is the most important actually, because this section alone will help you recognize if this is your reading. All right. Okay, number one, I can see there's someone having to choose between two things, and the blessings that's coming is that it will come very, 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 very soon. All right, but I'm just trying to see, I'm trying to give you something more than, you know, just what I said. But to be really, really honest, I feel that there's someone that has to choose between either, I'm very sure it's two people. Because I see here the Two of Wands here, the person here. Two of Wands is about a card where, you know, you don't really make decisions yet. You probably don't even have options yet. Okay, so this person here, whoever this person is trying to find their options, and it is and they're choosing between having to be strong over something or having commitment over something. Okay, so depending on your scenario. Okay, I can just tell you, I can just hint you, give you some hints, but end of the day, you have to try to apply the essence of the reading into your life. All right, there will be change coming. I do believe there will be change coming, and it's going to be very, very fast. Here we have the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords to me is always fast movements, fast change, fast something coming in abruptly, because this is just about making decisions between something and something. To be honest, I cannot detect what the two things are. So what I'm going to do for you, because otherwise it's going to be too general and I don't like it. It's like, what's the point you come to see a reading when I'm just going to give you like something super, super general. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you see what the Hierophant is about. Ten of Coins. And what is his strength about? Eight of Coins. Give me one more card for Two of Wands. So whoever it is that has to make a decision is in a bit of a predicament. Now it's so difficult to make a decision, even though one of them is okay, let me do something else. Okay, so what is the con of this part? I mean, why is it so difficult to choose between two things? Of course, they both have their pros and cons, right? So we've seen the pros, now we see the cons. Tell me about this Hierophant. What is it about the Hierophant that is difficult to choose for? Unsure. What about this one? Strength. So very likely, you are either choosing between maybe two persons, maybe two jobs, two options, definitely something. You don't really want to do it, but at the same time, you sort of know that you have to do it. So one side here is definitely from here itself, I can see that, okay, it's like this. Let's just make it as simple as possible. All right. Very likely you're choosing between two jobs. Okay. One here, the one here is saying, you are in your comfort zone. You know, I wouldn't say you're struggling, but you're kind of slowly building yourself up, which is really good. You are somewhere where it's comfortable, but at the same time, you're still missing that thing's gonna make you feel very satisfied. And for this one, this option here is going to give you a much better outcome, but at the same time you are unsure if this is what you really want. You are unsure if, you know, these are just wishful thinkings. You're unsure if you're ready to even commit, because Hierophant to me is about commitment. It is about having to lock yourself down or bind yourself within a set of rules or law or a set of laws. In other words, for here, on this part, there is a hint that you are struggling within. Very likely that, you know, you are doing well, but you are missing out, maybe missing out on your children, missing out on your life, missing out on the good things that are happening around you. I mean, you are okay. It's not that you're in a bad place, to be honest. Okay, it's just that you are choosing between either to stay where you are. I mean, it's not that bad and it's not that great either, or to move forward, for something, to go towards something that's going to give you 100% satisfaction. Okay, I want to pull one more for the Seven of Cups here, because I want to see what is it that you are confused about this one. So you don't really see yourself as someone being able to fully commit to something. It can also be that you don't feel good enough about yourself. Okay? But one thing's for sure, this one here, the one that you're confused about, is definitely a better choice. Of course, you have to commit. There's something about commitment. So maybe if this is about a relationship, it's very easily, you know, it's either you want to stay single or you want to attach with someone. It's as simple as that. But so the blessings that's coming for you, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Ten of Cups. You know, you have the Ten of Cups here, which is really, really nice. And how beautiful it is that, you know, this is so obvious. This is your choice here. Okay, you have the Ten of Coins here, which is the Ten of Pentacles, and then it's right above the Ten of Cups here, which is your very super happy, fulfilling, emotionally fulfilled kind of energy. Whenever I get the Ten of Cups, usually I will receive a lot of gifts, and it really makes me so happy and so loved. So yeah, that's the kind of energy you can expect from the Ten of Cups. And I think you sort of knew, you sort of know which one. I'm very sure you know which one is for you, but it's all about whether or not you're going to take it, you're going to do it, you're going to commit to it. With this Knight of Swords here, I think you can, to be honest, I think you can just let things flow on its own, because I'm very sure eventually you're just going to move. You're just going to take this offer. Okay, from here I can see the way this is actually our Malaysian legend, Hang Tuah. So you can see the way the horse is rushing to this side. Okay. So let me see, Four of Swords. Four of Swords, I know in this picture, in this image, it's not really a very pretty image, but the essence of this reading, the essence of the Four of Swords saying that you sort of resign to your fate, something like that, and it's saying that eventually, once this change comes, you resign to your fate, and it's like, okay, that's it, I've done my decision, I'm not gonna think anything, I'm not going to overthink, I'm not going to overanalyze, I'm just gonna let it be. Okay, and that's when you will get your Ten of Cups. All right, so extra messages for you and advice for you. Knight of Cups, Three of Coins, and Page of Wands. All these three cards is saying go for it, just go for it, go for whatever you want, whatever it is you want. Go for your Ten of Pentacles, go for your Ten of Cups. Let me see if there's anything else with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Seven of Swords. I feel that it's not about someone trying to hide from you. It's more about you hiding something, or more like you're running away from what you really want or what you really care about. And that's why the Knight of Cups is here, because this is the true you. This is how you want to be. This is your true person. Your whatever it is that you want here is probably between your what's the word, something that you love versus something that, you know, what reality is supposed to be. And with this card here, Knight of Cups, is saying that you should go towards whatever it is that you want to do, right? You know, if you're ever worried about what other people say about you, what other people say behind your back, I don't think you should worry. You know, this Three of Pentacles, I like that. I have not read the book. I'm not sure what this myth or what this legend is about, but just judging based on this card here, this image here, this lady is somewhat unfazed by what's around her. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I don't think you should worry about what other people think. Just do your own thing. Okay, and Page of Wands, of course, you know, it's a very strong energy. It's a very fiery energy. Just work towards your ambition. Just go for your passion. And I like how that, you know, we have all this in one straight line. It's very evident that whatever it is that you are worried about, even though you know it's good for you, but at the same time you're so worried about choosing it, you know. But it's very obvious that, you know, you should go for it. Okay. Okay. So now let's see what extra messages we have for you. Okay. Envy, money, and time for a nap. Okay, wait, hang on, let me check the book, because I want to make sure you're not missing out on anything. Okay, so this card is from Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. So let me read for you. This card is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now it is time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. So very likely this is what you know, what this card was, what I was trying to say with this card. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about what other people think of you. You don't have to even worry about what they're doing. You know, you don't have to keep on wondering, oh my god, is this person gonna one up me or not? No, just do your thing. Just do your thing. Okay? So very obvious is money involved. You know, we have 10 of coins here, 10 of pentacles here. It's very obvious money is involved already. Okay, now let me read you this one. Oh gosh, I left it under this pile. Okay, time for a nap. Why time for a nap? No, you're supposed to be moving. Why time for a nap? Alright, so this card here is from Wisdom of the Oracle. It's by Colette Baron Reed. Let me read you 24. The essential meaning states rest, rejuvenate, and renewal. Well, yeah, duh, it's time for a nap. So the Oracle's message is, this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. So exactly, it's just like what I said. You are choosing between something that you really want to do versus material gains, which is why this is saying, this card was saying initially, what I was telling you initially, you know, whatever it is that you are wanting, it is based on what you really want, based on your heart, based on your, you know, based on, you know, it gives you a sense of fulfillment. And that's what this reading is about. You are choosing between something that is more logical or something that is more, something that you desire. That's what this reading is about, okay? And it is something that you've been trying to hide away for a long time. It's something that you probably even, you're trying to, you know, what's the word? You're not being honest with yourself, okay? So nothing is as important as rest. detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Okay? So why is there, see, there's a problem here. You're unsure which way to go, and it's so difficult for you to make that decision because you're thinking, okay, logically this one should be better, logically, reality wise, yes, but at the same time you really want to go to this one. You really want that. Maybe it's an idea that you once had. Maybe it's something that makes you feel alive. It's something that makes you feel happy. It's something that makes you feel like you can be yourself. You know, you don't have to always pretend, have to always fight for the attention, or maybe trying to always have to compete with everyone all the time. Okay? Sorry, I got a bit dramatic for a while there, but I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Kind of. Okay. Maybe money is a bit of your concern. So very likely, whatever it is that you're trying to choose from, of course, money is concerned. I'm not saying money is not not good, or money is rule or all evil. You know, yes, we need to have a very good balance of what is real and what is not. And money, whether you like it or not, it's still, you know, it still makes the world go work, and it still makes the world go round. I do personal readings. I still charge people. I still charge an amount of money for energy exchange, because, you know, I still need to feed myself and feed my kids. It's just as simple as that. You know, I'm very sure whatever it is that you're choosing here is not to say, you know, you're gonna throw away your lifetime of work, your career and all that. It is more about whether or not you're wanting to go into something that's gonna make you feel more fulfilled, feel more alive. That's it. Okay? All right. I think I have talked long enough for your reading. I really hope this helps. I really hope this resonates with you. I really hope that you get something out from this. Thank you so much, pal number 1. So I hope I will be able to see you again next video. Until then, goodbye. Hello, pal number 2. This is going to be your reading. So I'm going to put the amethyst aside here. Alright. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So, let's see. The Fool, Judgment, the Magician. It's beautiful cards. I'm just trying to sense something here, because this part is going to be very important for you, because this part here will let you know whether or not this is your reading. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So Emperor, 8 of Rods, Hermit. Do you even need a reading? 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Why are you here? You don't even need a reading. Knight of Swords. Your reading is beautiful, because I can already see that you're trying to make a decision over something. It's between, you're right now in between the Fool and the Magician here. So in tarot we have, you know, we have this these cards here. You see the number here? Wait, hang on. Can you see the number here? Okay, so it's a 0. The Magician is a 1. So they're actually, you know, if you were to, whenever you open a new deck of cards, they're always arranged 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 22. Judgment is almost the end of it. Okay, so right now you are between 0 and 1 right now. You're between the Fool and the Magician right now. You're just one step closer to doing whatever it is you want. But it's very difficult for you to make a judgment call, to to decide something. Because you're listening to two people, aren't you? You're listening to two very wise people, I would say. One of them is more of a, okay, it's like this. I feel there is two people that you're talking to. So they're very wise, definitely. Someone who knows their industry, someone who knows what they're talking about. So you're trying to decide, you know, whether to pick this one, or maybe you're just trying to find the best of advice between the two people. Okay? And one of them is more of a business kind of person. They know what they're, if this is about, let's say if this is about business, then of course you listen to the, you can always ask for advice, ask you know, ask for advice and try to see if this mentor is willing to guide you. If this is not about advice, then of course this is a different take. It's just that I know you are consulting. Okay, that's the word, consulting two people. Or you're trying to listen to both of them. The other one is very obvious, is telling you go for it. The other one is saying be careful, you may fall into a trap, you may get yourself into trouble. So it sort of brings you to a point where I have no idea what do I listen to. Somehow even your own conscience, even your own highest self is trying to give you their opinion. So you're sort of like, oh my gosh, who do I listen to? And now ilee Tarot is telling me something else. I don't know what to do. I think whatever decision that you take, that you do, you'll still be able to make it. You know, don't let try not to let your decision in this reading alone, okay? Try not to let your decision be swayed by other people's advice. I'm trying to say that you have to practice discernment. You have to practice what's the word? Self-authority? There's a word for it. I don't remember if it's self-authority or not. You know, this card is saying, you know, do however you want so long as you feel it is right. Okay? So what is your blessing that's coming to you? For a lot of you, this is definitely about you trying to set something up, trying to set this out. It's not really, it's kind of like a foundation of something. Like you're trying to start something for the long term, but this something that you want to start is already, is it established? Hang on, I'm trying to feel here. I would say it's already established. So it's more like you're trying to extend, you're trying to expand something here. You will make it, you know. You will make it. And this is actually the Hermit card. And Hermit card usually is not a very not a great card to have. It really depends on the context. But for this one, I feel it's totally opposite. And I rarely have this kind of energy, this feel of energy right now. As for the Hermit, positive wise, I feel it's kind of like, oh, finally I can put this idea to rest. I can finally stop thinking about it, especially when you reach this magician energy. You know, right? Remember I told you, you are between the Fool and the Magician. You're still that one last step to making that decision. And you will make it. I can already see in the blessings in this area here that you will make it. Okay? So, like I said, I'm not even sure why you're here. Everything looks very, very good for you. If anything, if there's anything that you can take away from this reading, then I hope it's just that, you know, you have to practice discernment, practice to decide for yourself, practice to You know, the only thing that's disturbing me is that there's this two person talking to you. That's it. It's kind of like it's right in my face. But there's definitely a consultation involved here. You know, because you have to plan something. But like I said, I don't know why you're here. If anything, this reading is just, it's sort of like just a confirmation or an affirmation that to tell you that everything's gonna go smooth. It's gonna go your, I wouldn't say go your way, but more like you're very, very close to achieving what you want. Okay? All right, so let's see. Extra messages, okay? So let's start with this one. Caring connections. All right. Truth. Okay. And to the sea. All right. So, oh, your reading, I did not do any clarification. The Palo one reading has a lot of clarification because I was kind of like, what, where? But this one is very clear. All right. Let me see. Let me get the book. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened with me. All right, so I got this one right here is from Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So, To the Sea. I'm just reading from the book because I just want to make sure you guys don't, I do not leave anything out. I rarely use this deck, but it's definitely one of the best deck I've ever had. It's just that I rarely use it because they tend to get very long-winded, and then in the end the video gets a bit too long. Okay. Essential meanings states: being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. So the oracle's message: isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. So yeah, it's, you know, if, like I said, I don't know why you're here. What are you doing here? Everything is gonna go your way. Just let things flow. You are on, if anything, this reading is telling you that you are on the right track. Okay, so truth is just this card, you know, just stay true to your path. Truth can also mean asking you to be honest with yourself. You know, yes, you can ask, you know, whoever it is that you're consulting with, you can definitely ask them for their advice and everything, but end of the day, listen to your higher self to see if this is what is true to your path. I guess I just want to remind you, sometimes when we start something, you know, make sure that you start with the right intentions. Like for example, like for me, when I start this tarot reading, this tarot reading, I want people to take something away from the reading. And I'm not really a very, like, I'm not a psychic, I'm not an empath, I'm just someone who loves, I'm just someone who believes in source. I'm just someone who believes in universe and how things can work and how messages can be conveyed through cards and conveyed through our higher self and intuition and all that. I'm just a very normal person. So when I started this channel, it's not about, you know, I can earn money from YouTube. Of course you know, if I get money, then it's a bonus for me, definitely. And I could have just made readings, I could have just made videos every day, so that I can keep on earning YouTube earnings from Google and all that. But end of the day, it's not true to my path. My intention to do all these readings is to help you. It is to guide you. It is to give you clarity, because my mission in life is to raise the collective awareness. It is to raise the vibrations of the collective energy, positive vibrations, of course. It is to help as many people as I can. That is my intention. You know, of course, if I earn some money out from it, then I just consider that a bonus for me. Okay, so that's something you may want to consider. So just stay true to your path. And you know what? Even if you want to start something because you want to earn money, it's also your right. So long as it stays true to your path. You know, I'm not saying that, oh, you want to do a business because you want to earn money. Oh my gosh, you're so greedy. No, there's no such thing. You know, there's always a reason why money is important to you. Maybe when you are young, you know, you do not have the luxury, and you do not grow in a rich environment. You know, so money. Yeah, I mean, it's not saying that money is everything to you. Now, oh my gosh, I would do anything for money. No, I'm just saying that if you want to start something because you know what, you want to earn stuff, you want to buy property and all that, go ahead. I'm just saying, just stay true to what it is that you want to do. Stay true to the intention that you want to start with when you start this business. Okay? All right. There's someone was shouting outside. It totally threw me off my dramatic flair and all that. Okay, whatever. So, caring connections. Now, I was wondering what this is about. Initially, it doesn't, to be honest, I don't see anything related to love or related to any romance in the reading, unless this is about two family members that, you know, they're wise. There's someone who's wise. There's someone who can help you, who has always guided you. But perhaps I wouldn't say there's conflict. None of these cards shows me conflict. If anything, there's a lot of communications between you and these other people. Other people. Okay. Right. So let me get you this book, the guidebook for this card. Okay. So 14. Friendship, partnership of two, possible love. Okay, let me just read here. This card signals the beginning of deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of a new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. Okay, so maybe for some of you this is about a career. Maybe for some of you this is about, you know, starting a relationship with someone, and you are actually asking to people, what am I gonna do with this person? And then they're gonna give you lots of advice. Okay, just ask this person out, and the other person like, no, wait, you know, maybe you are in that kind of situation here. Okay, all right. But to me, I still think, because this is about blessings, you know, blessings that's gonna come your way. It doesn't show me, you know, you're gonna start a new relationship or anything. If anything, I only see you're going to start some sort of something to do, I would say at most personal growth or your career and business. That's it. Okay, but this is general reading. Anything can happen. All right. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. I would say this is actually more about you choosing two partners. Well, it can't be choosing two partners. Well, whatever the case is, you are definitely, I just feel that you're very, very close to what it is that you want to do. You're just really just one step away. That's it. I'm just trying to see, it's like, I'm just trying to understand, what are you doing here? Everything's gonna go great for you. That's all I can say. Remember, float to the sea. Okay, so just let things flow. Let things, you know, just let things come on its own accord. Okay. All right, pile number 2. So that's all I have for you. I really hope this resonates with you. I really hope this, because it's very good reading, you know, and I really hope we get something up from this. So thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is going to be your reading. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock already. The sun is moving away, and I have to finish this reading fast. Okay. And also, I'm not really happy with how I did with pile number 1 and 2, because I stuttered a lot. Oh well. Emperor. Okay. Hangman. Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. So this part is the most important part, because this part alone will tell you whether or not this reading is for you. Okay, so right now I can totally see you are not talking to someone. That's it. Oh, 2 of Wands is reversed. All right, that's weird. 9 of Swords, because I don't read. If you follow my channel, I don't actually read reversals, but when cards come out reversed, I'll just read them as is. 3 of Pentacles, Strength, and 9 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to clarify certain things, because this reading doesn't tell me a lot, except that you're not talking to someone. It's either you're not talking to someone, or you are in a mental block. You cannot think of anything. There's no ideas flowing. Nothing is I wouldn't say it's not smooth, but you wish that, oh my gosh, I don't want to keep on getting stuck in this position, getting stuck in this place for so long. But it can also be, okay, it's like this. Very likely some of you are suffering from miscommunication with your person. I already have a feeling that this pile has something to do with some sort of connection or relationship, because initially I did not want to choose golden rutile. I wanted to choose a pink stone, but then I wanted things to be more standardized, so I went along with this 2 other points crystals. So anyway, so give me 1 card for the 2 of Wands reverse. This is interesting. It's kind of like you want to stop deciding, stop wondering, but at the same time you're so stressful. Tell me more about the 2 of Wands. Justice. Okay, so what's with the 9 and the 8 of Swords then? I mean, how is this a blessing? How is this a blessing? So what is the blessing here actually? 4 of Swords reverse. Okay, alright. Oh shoot. Okay, it's like this. Very likely you are not talking with someone. There's some things that needs to be said, but at the same time, it's not that you're scared. It's just that perhaps you took some time to think about what to say to this person, and eventually you will tell this person whatever it is that you need to tell them. Okay, I sense, you know, as much there's a lot of tense energy involved here, but at the very least the truth will come out. Okay, it's more like you don't want to stay, you know, when no one is talking, after a while it becomes normal. Okay, but it doesn't solve the problem, the root of the problem here. So instead of letting problems fester, or maybe either you or the other person will talk, will start to talk. I just suddenly saw something else. It could be that this is some sort of legal, some sort of legal thing being involved here. Very likely, if for those of you who are in a process for divorce, something will move. There will be, you know, you will hear from the court, or you hear from your lawyer even. It's kind of like you and your person are separated. You will hear about your person, so it can be like you hear from your lawyer, or you hear from your person himself, and something will move. Once this process progresses, then you start to feel anxious and worry, and you know, wonder what's gonna happen again. But the blessing is saying that whatever thing that has been in stalemate, whatever thing that has been stagnant, not moving, it will move. And this is very, very, very evident for those of you who are not talking to someone. To be honest, I don't see that person and you talking, but I see some form of communication or some form of message that's going to move everything. So I guess the blessings would be that, as painful as this is for you, at the very least, you know, something is moving. If there's one thing I learned about connections, if there's one thing I learned about, you know, not talking to someone, or just, you know, in this mode here, in this not talking mode here, is that it's better to have some sort of things change instead of being in a limbo. And that was what I was trying to find, that word. You and this other person are in limbo. Nothing is moving, but it will move in due time. Okay, as much as, you know, I know it has to be painful, because to be really honest, I'll be very, very honest with you. One is the Emperor, one is the Queen of Swords. You two have a bit of an ego. I mean, I would understand, because sometimes it is, you know, when we are at war with someone, you know, our ego is the one that is going to help us go through, that's going to protect us, that's going to go through this battle with us. A lot of people say, oh, ego is bad for you, ego is bad for you. For me personally, I think there has to be a good balance between, you know, it's definitely good to have a small dosage of ego, because ego is the only thing that is going to help us, that's going to give us a bit of courage to do something, to make something move. Okay? Let me check for you this Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Okay, let me see if I can brighten it for you. Oh no, okay, better than none. Alright, so Nine of Pentacles reversed. Oosh, wait, hang on. Okay, I'm not gonna take that, because for those of you who know me, I don't take cards that flip, simply because I'm just a bad shuffler, that's it. Alright, so Strength. Three of Pentacles. This reading is just telling you that there's going to be progress, especially if you are in limbo with someone, or if you have some sort of miscommunication with someone. You may not hear from this person, but you should also know that you should not expect anything from this person, and focus more on what you can do, on what other controls, other form of control you have for yourself. It is also about you not letting the silence, not letting the non-communication hold you back. So try your very best to not think about this Nine of Swords, not think about this Eight of Swords. Don't let these two cards, these two cards they're more along the lines of worry and anxiety, and Eight of Swords is about your insecurities. So try not to let this energy control you. Meaning to say, do not dwell in this energy. You need to be the Justice card, which is really interesting. That Justice is to me they're more or less the same. Queen of Swords and Justice here. Of course, this is a major arcana, this is minor arcana. Would be very nice if you are the Justice here, where you will be on at least at the same level with the Emperor here. Okay. All right. So let's see what other messages you have from your oracle cards. You actually have two cards here. Okay. Yours is a bit special. Now I know why. All right. So let's see. Journey and anxiety. See, the same. Very likely. Okay. So your blessing is about you finally able to control the anxiety, the worries in your mind. You're able to control yourself. You're able to balance out yourself, in the sense that, you know, you probably meditate a lot, or you are starting to feel more controlled over yourself. Okay. And this is a journey. This is a journey about, you know, journey is how do I say this? Every person has several journeys on earth. Meaning to say, you know, they need to like okay, I'll give you an example. For me, one of my just one small journey. One of my journeys in life is to not allow people to take advantage of me, or more like to learn to step away from toxic people. Okay, so that's just one of the examples. Okay, so this whatever thing right here, it just tells me that you're not at your destination yet. This is just a part of what you have to learn right now. And you have to learn to control your anxiety. You have to learn to control, you know, your thoughts over your insecurities. You have to be like the Justice here, where he, doesn't matter. Where Justice is someone who's able to make decisions without any effect, without any influence from her emotions. That's what Justice is to me. Okay? Alright, so let's see what else we have here. Being enough. So you are enough. You are enough. Know that you are enough. And don't let all this thing control you. Stop it. Okay? Just take this Justice and okay? You are enough. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, final card. No place like home. Okay. Yours is a bit special because it's almost 6 o'clock, so you may not be able to see the cards. So your reading is the only one where I have to take the card and zoom in. Alright, wait, hang on. Let me read it from the book, because this deck is very, very special. I rarely use this deck because they tend to get long-winded, they tend to get very long-winded. So, but I really, really love this oracle deck. Right. So 50. Let me see what does the book have, because I just want to make sure there's nothing left behind. All right. 50. Okay. No place like home. Essential meanings: authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Okay. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. This is exactly what this justice is. Okay? Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. This is exactly justice again. What's my justice card? Hey, what's my justice card? Okay. Okay. Instead, you stand as an observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. This is a beautiful, beautiful message. So what is the blessing that's coming for you? It is you finally understanding your own value, where it's understanding, it's not just about understanding your value and all that. It can also help you understand why, what caused the problem, what was the underlying issue, and what was it that you have to do. When you understand this concept, you're going to see things very differently. The way okay, it's like this. Before I do tarot, my scope, the way I see things is very narrow. Okay, the moment I start doing tarot, I read for others, I tend to see things more from a bigger, wider scope. I can even see things from bird's eye view. It's kind of like, imagine like I am watching your drama. I'm watching the telly, and you are the actress, and there's an actor there. What's gonna happen? And I can sum everything up. But oh, this person is this person like that. Why does this person not understand it? Because this person did so and so and so. Okay. Very likely, and I don't want to use the word, you and this person has this karmic connection, you have this person have this twin flame soulmate, because I don't believe in all that. End of the day, in your life, you have to see things, of course intuition does help you, okay? You have to try to find the source of the problem. Is it really the other person, or is it really within yourself? Okay, maybe there's both involved. Okay, this only you will know. I'm not telling you that there's any problem with you. If you feel that there's no problem with you, it's fine, no worries. Okay, I'm just asking you to see the possibility, and I'm not saying that you are the bad person, okay? But is it the way you reacted to someone that may have agitated something like that? Like I said, when you understand the concept of this journey where you have to believe in yourself again, 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, when you look back to this stage, you think, wow, what was I thinking? What is wrong with me? What was wrong with me? I cannot tell you, actually I can't even see, what happened and what brought you to this stage where you feel you're not good enough, where you feel, when you have a lot of anxiety, where you have a lot of insecurities. None of these cards tell me that. The cards just tell me that you are being too hard on yourself, for some of you. But it's also that you can be, I don't want to say that you're egoistic. It's not that. But there is like some form of barrier, and you don't want to be vulnerable, but at the same time you also feel that you are not good enough. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I just want you to know that the synchronicities among these cards, there is no way that this reading is about how you feel about yourself. And you may feel that you're always being taken advantage, or maybe you are always misunderstood, and then you wondered what's wrong with you, something like that. And I'm here to tell you, you will not think that way. You know, it's just a matter of now, tomorrow, maybe next day, next week, next month. In due time, you will learn to not be in this energy, to not wonder about, you know, to not overthink, overanalyze, to not be anxious about something, because you will rise. Your vibration will be raised to that of the justice. Okay? Once you do that, you will see things more, I don't want to say objectively or subjectively, but you will definitely see things more clearly and differently, and know that you are enough. Maybe for some of you who are being too harsh on yourself, too hard on yourself, you keep on pushing yourself too strongly. You keep on, because you know because you think, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I want to be better, I want to be better. Just be enough. Just be enough. No place like home. Where is your home? You know, the book says your home is how you feel about yourself. So what is the blessing coming your way? Is that you don't have to doubt yourself anymore. That is the blessing. Okay? I'm sorry I went like, I don't know what happened. All these things just came out as, you know, sometimes part of my even my personal readings, I do have a tendency to do that. I find that counseling is part of, you know, being a tarot reader and all that. I'm very sorry I went on a long rant. You could have just like off the video once I finished all the cards and everything. But anyway, that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope that if you are in this energy where you have to wonder about yourself, then I really hope that you get something out from at least the oracle cards, justice card. I hope you feel good about yourself. Okay? Alright, so that's all for you, pile number 3. I will see you next video. Bye.